The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. Don't get it twisted. Don't get up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
After LeBron James gave Caitlin Clark a no-look shout-out, Angel Reese just gave him a full-court press off the court. In the midst of the chaos, Angel apparently believes that the king should be dethroned for supporting a generational player with real range. She responded as though someone had been caught unfollowing their ex-Mitaru, preparing for a tale of salt stat padding and the cutest comeback since high school drama meta group chat.
There's not that many people that can relate to everything that she's been through. There's not that many folks that know what it's like to be in her shoes, but someone that does is LeBron James, right? And here is what he told Esquire when he was asked about Caitlin Clark. He said, "I have a great deal of respect for her because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, to be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next."
LeBron James, the world, has once again been blessed with a royal thumbs up by America's favorite sports oracle and part-time inspirational Instagram captionist. This time, it's Caitlin Clark, the corn-fed sniper from Iowa who has been using the WNBA as her own three-point practice. And let's just say that someone in Chicago is not happy because the king has spoken and the court is melting down.
I don't really get too starstruck from people, and that was like a moment that I was like, I knew I was going to meet him when I was coming to the game, and that's like one of my idols. Like, LeBron is the GOAT to me, so I don't know, it was just like a crazy moment where I got to meet him in the back.
LeBron, fresh off another Lakers postseason appearance, decides he needs to support the future of women's basketball after Myrtle Train wrecks down with all the sarcasm and flair it deserves. There's nothing wrong with that, except that when you post a glowing fan letter about Caitlin Clark on Instagram, you're essentially giving Angel Reese a crow's emoji and shouting, "This is my rookie."
But LeBron James said, triple-double, basically. But I'm going to post it so you can see it. So here you go. LeBron James says, "Triple-dub, CC, great way to kick off the season." Clapping hands. That's what he said. That's what he tweeted. Congratulate someone on a triple-double. And this is the type of response the Crash Out Angel congregation is giving you today. They have lost it. I mean, if you need to go check some people into mental hospitals, a lot of people should get Baker acted right about now because they've all lost their minds.
However, LeBron James said, "Triple-dub CC is a great way to kick off the season." Clapping hands. That's what he said. That's what he tweeted. Congratulate someone on a triple-double. And this is the type of response the Crash Out Angel congregation is giving you today. They have lost it. I mean, if you need to go check some people into mental hospitals, a lot of people should get Baker acted right about now because they've all lost their mind.
Now, if we can translate this to a win, your team...
And the timing couldn't be better as Caitlin Clark defeats, drumroll, the Chicago Sky squad. Yes, Angel Reese's team, in the same game that Angel had an incredible 5 for 11 performance and likely exited the floor wondering if the rim had a special grudge against.
LeBron James, triple-double CC, great way to kick off the season. Isn't LeBron my GOAT, but she didn't even catch exactly what Angel did last night and got killed for. I don't know what this exactly means, but by the way, this guy's actual content on Chicago Sky, is actually pretty good. I've watched a couple of his videos. It's actually pretty good. I can't lie. Like, I genuinely can't lie. But speak of Angel too, LeBron triple-double, a real one. Thoughts on the Knicks? And straight away, you're seeing LeBron James. I'm 100% pulling away.
LeBron was in full cheerleader mode, throwing digital confetti like a proud father at a spelling bee, while Clark was out there doing everything but selling popcorn in the stands while torching the Sky defense. It seems like the man forgot that Angel Ree even existed, which, let's face it, may be why Ree is out there casting more shade than a solar eclipse.
So, LeBron James is under attack himself now because he decided to shout out Caitlin Clark for her performance. There he is right here, triple-dub CC. Great way to kick off the season. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. because the Angel Reese fans decided to come after LeBron.
Angel Reese hasn't had the most graceful entrance into the WNBA. She arrived with a TikTok army, a massive brand, and more nil deals than actual WNBA minutes. Instead of fireworks, everyone expected fire drills, explosions of frustration, and a shooting percentage that makes you wonder if the basketball gods are punishing her for something. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is just skipping across the hardwood like it's prom night, draining logo threes like they owe her money. It doesn't help that Reese is being made fun of on the court because Kelsey Plum scored 28 points and hit her with the dreaded too small gesture after dropping a layup on her.
The game off in the first few minutes, Angel Reese had played 8 minutes, 0 points, 7 rebounds. Not to mention she was 0 for 5 on layups. And with about 2 minutes left in this game, Chicago is getting completely blown out by New York, and Angel Reese has played the most minutes of any starter at 27. She is 0 for 8 on shot attempts. She has 2 points and 12 rebounds. So do you think the rumors are true that people just do not like to watch Angel Reese because they don't like her, or is it because she's not very...
Even Reese's own mirror is probably muttering, "Girl, maybe take a pickleball," at this point. Let's also discuss the fans because there were a ton of nuclear memes on the Twitter timeline, sorry, X timeline. When LeBron's post went live, he adopted Caitlin Clark, who resembles Simba on Pride Rock Angel Reese, after she saw the Jordan sobbing meme. What does Angel do well? She slaps back in the only way a modern athlete can passive-aggressively post on social media with eye-roll emojis and media day side eyes, so sharp they could slice a basketball in half because Angel understands how this game works in the court of public opinion. The internet hasn't had this much fun since Elon tried to cage fight Zuckerberg. WNBA drama is hitting harder than Game of Thrones. LeBron's support gave Clark the Infinity Gauntlet rather than merely selecting a favorite.
Caitlin Clark did talk about some basketball in a sense during her time interview, and part of that was LeBron James. LeBron has come to Clark's defense on many occasions. LeBron, you know, the phrase is game recognizes game or real recognizes real. He has come out since she was in college, really, and supported her and talked about how she's the truth. He also said, you know, that the women of the WNBA, the reason for the changes they got, I think this was when the charter flight thing came out, was because...
Here's the kicker, though. Even though Clark didn't ask for it, Caitlin is over here thanking LeBron like a grateful scholarship recipient. Oh my god, he's the greatest of all time. I grew up watching him. Meanwhile, Angel is most likely watching that same video repeatedly, as if it were a hostage tape. And don't forget that the Fever beat the Sky, and not just humiliated them. 93-58, that score isn't for basketball. Rather, it's for someone forgetting to show up. Did the Sky leave their talent in the locker room? Let's be fair, Reese isn't just playing poorly. She's struggling loudly. This isn't a quiet slump. It's a full-blown televised unraveling, and every missed layup comes with a side of TikTok shade and a dash of Twitter chaos. If this were any other rookie, we'd just call it growing pains. But Angel's team didn't just lose. They were dunked on, stepped over, memed into oblivion, and then asked to pay for parking. With a chip the size of a small SUV on her shoulder and a crown emoji, Reese didn't enter the league in silence. She positioned herself as the league's face and claimed to be a generational talent, but now she's performing like a sleep-deprived intern in a YMCA league.
Never messaged me like directly, but it's been cool to like just see his support of myself and the W overall. Like you can tell he really watches and turns it on, and yeah, like he's been kind of a big fan of myself from college and now in the W. So I mean, he's the greatest basketball player of all time, so I think that's pretty.
However, Caitlin Clark is infuriating anyone attempting to play the villain arc, because what do you do when your rival won't even give you a bone of drama? She is simply playing ball, being carefree, and letting the buckets do the talking while casually posting NBA 2K numbers and receiving a digital chest bump from LeBron. Clark essentially said, "Wow, thanks King, that's super sweet," in reaction to LeBron's shoutout. Reese is caught in a cycle of missed shoots, so why didn't he post me some energy? No subweet, no clapback, just Iowa great feelings and a crossover that sent half the Sky bench into treatment. This is the WNBA's version of that group of friends when one person abruptly steals the show at brunch and another rushes to the restroom while feigning a stomach ache, but instead of avocado toast, its jump shots and prime time basketball is used in place of